Welcome back to the Fedko Fone Zone. We still calling it that, or the Kenny Phone Zone?
It's still Fedko Fone Zone.
I think we may have to consider. Mr. Barish may come down with the edict tomorrow. It's got to be the Kenny Phone Zone.
Oh, it'll be Kenny for tonight.
Okay. Mr. Barish, I know he loves you. Let's go to Chuck. Hi, Chuck. Welcome to the show.
Hey, John. Kenny, thanks for taking my call. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Just watching SportsCenter and seeing what happened with these fines. You know, to me, football's always been about hitting. You know, James Harrison, when you look at some of those hits, he was going after the ball. It makes no sense to me. You think about a couple years ago, you know, they started going after you. Even touch the quarterback, you're going to get a fine, you're going to get a suspension. You know, now they're starting this stuff. It just, to me, football's getting, you know, what are they going to do next? Take off the helmets, give them flags? You know, why don't they, here's an idea, John, why don't they suspend the quarterback for throwing into the middle and leaving the wide receivers open like that, you know, to a hit?
Kenny, I do believe, and Chucky, I do believe it's a slippery slope. I think, you know, who's the arbiter of a hit is vicious. Who's the arbiter of intent? It is extremely hard to judge that. And, you know, it's a violent game. I definitely think it's a slippery slope. I don't like all the roughing the passer calls, whether it be a Steelers quarterback that's the beneficiary of it or the Steelers defense getting called for it. I think the roughing the passer stuff is ridiculous. It's out of hand. And I think I think this is a slippery slope, too. I'm with Chuck on this.
Yeah, I am, too. Hey, honestly, if you hit the guy blatantly after play, you should be flagged. But, I mean, if you're pushed into him during the play and he'd already released the ball, I mean, those things should be taken into account, but they're not.
All right, let's go to, is it Cherry next?
All right.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome to the show.
I just want to say, I think Bob Berry should take another crack at, like, being a hockey player. I think he was one of the keys to them winning the Stanley Cup. And another thing I want to say, that when they won in 91-92, I think they should get that team together against the Penguins that won a couple years ago and see which team would win. You'd play each other, you know, to see who's better.
Well, the guys in 91 and 92 are like, some of them are like 50 years old, aren't they?
But you know what? I think they were the best. I think they were like the best team ever. I think they could beat the young ones. I really think they could.
Younger's still in Russia playing. I mean, he's active somewhat.
Yeah, and whatever happened to Mark Recchi?
The racquetball! Well, you know, he was living in Fox Chapel and everything like that.
Yeah.
Is he back here? I mean, where is he now?
Is
he living?
Last I heard, was he playing in Boston or Atlanta, wasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he was still playing.
Yeah.
So.
Well, out of those two teams, you think the young ones would beat then?
No.
Okay.
I think the current team would beat them.
Okay, and one more thing I wanted to say, that Carol that called and said you were winking or blinking too much, I think you were just winking at your fans.
No question.
Yeah, I think she should quit picking on you.
That's okay. I'm a public figure like Kenny. He's going to have to take some criticism, too, now that you're a big star. You got to get ready to be ripped because you are a public figure.
I can take it.
I know you can. You're tough. Where are we going next? Tracy. Tracy, what do you got for Kenny?
Hi, Kenny.
How you doing, Tracy? Nice to talk to you.
Tracy, I'm going to, because you're such a big star,
Thanks,
I think I need to leave the set and let you deal with Tracy by yourself.
All right.
Go ahead, Tracy.
Gladly. How we doing, Tracy?
I just wanted to say I'm glad that Steeler, I forget who it was, I'm glad that he got fined.
Harrison?
Yeah, I'm glad that he got fined. I think he should have gotten suspended.
I don't know about that. He's just playing football.
Yeah, but I was watching the game, and the helmet really cracked. You could hear it.
That's what it was better as his helmet than his head, right? It's he's playing to the whistle, unfortunately.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just think that he hit him pretty hard, both the guys.
Well, if he didn't hit him, if he took it light on him and he breaks that tackle, then we're complaining about needing new linebackers, correct?
Yeah.
Well.
And that Johnson for the Pens, I think they should just let him play until, even if he loses, I think he
Sounds good, buddy.
to be a better goalie.
Well, you know, he's playing better. I mean, you can't argue that, but. All right. Hey, thanks, Tracy.
That was
We're
magical
gonna get a break.
television right there. Kenny and Tracy. That was awesome. I'm telling you what, that needs to be on YouTube.
Oh, it'll go up.
Oh, because they'll have 2 million viewers
At
within
least.
5 minutes. Back into this. It's all about Kenny. Great job. They love you in Mount Pleasant.
Thank you, sir. I love them.
You return to the great city of Mount Pleasant tonight then?
Yes, I'll
Your
be.
fans are waiting.
Yeah, and this will be on YouTube.
No question about that. Kenny, we love him. Thanks, Kenny.
Thank you. All right.
Great job.